You ever scroll on Roblox and don't want to play any of the games you usually do, and your friend recommends a game to you, so you give it a shot. Welcome to Forsaken, a 1 vs 8 survival asymmetrical horror game based on Roblox myths and legends. Usually, you walk around exploring to figure out what's going on, but the game starts all too fast and noob. One of the starting survivors you play as, or you can play as. They're not meant to be hard to play and difficult to understand. They're meant to show the player how to run and survive. Noob has 3 abilities: Bloxy Cola, Slate Skin Potion, and Ghost Burger. What do? Well, I'm about to tell you. So, Bloxy Cola, as it says in the description, gives speed 1 for 10 seconds, with the downside of making Noob move 10% slower while drinking it. It also gets rid of all slowness status effects when finishing the drink. It helps when you get cornered by the killer and need to make a quick getaway. Next up is Noob's Slate Skin Potion. It gives you Slate Skin 3 for 6 seconds, making you invincible to all attacks. The killer can still damage you, but it only gets rid of the health Slate Skin gives you. I would only recommend using Slate Skin if you get low on stamina or near the end of a round to ensure you don't die. Other than that, stay away from it because it slows you down drastically. So finally, Noob's Ghost Burger. Ghost Burger, when used, gives you invisibility 4 and undetectable 1 for 10 seconds. Undetectable does not apply in Last Man Standing. Undetectable makes it to where a killer's move that reveals your player's aura doesn't work and removes the aura or reveals the next player. All in all, Noob, as a survivalist class, is one of the best survivalists in the game. So I would give Noob, just like their difficulty, 3 out of 5 stars. The next survivor is a Sentinel class, able to stun the killer and heal himself. His name is Sean Shedletsky, or Shedletsky for short, is one of the Roblox creators, and is a survivor in Forsaken. He has 2 main abilities, Sword Slash and Fried Chicken. He is, in my personal opinion, the best Sentinel in the game, because he is unpredictable and able to heal himself when he gets too low. When Shedletsky uses this ability, his Slash, he pulls out his sword with a 0.525 second wind-up, slashing horizontally. On hit, the player gets stunned for 3 seconds and deals 30 damage. While Shedletsky is slashing, he gets resistance 2 for 0.525 seconds. When using his Fried Chicken ability, Shedletsky pulls out a piece of fried chicken, consuming it and regenerating some health. Specifically restores 30 HP total. This ability gets cancelled if Shedletsky gets hit by the killer. All in all, Shedletsky is the best Sentinel in my opinion, allowing him to stun the killer spontaneously and heal himself whenever he gets too low. I would like to say, without a doubt, that Shedletsky deserves 5 out of 5 stars as a character. Next survivor I'd like to talk about is a support class. He's a healer, worked at Builder Brothers Pizza. It's Elliot! Elliot is a support class survivor able to heal other survivors using his pizza throw ability, and to get away from the killer easily using his rush hour ability. He may only have 80 HP, but he is crucial to the team, so he should be protected by the other survivors on the team, right? Elliot has 2 passive abilities. The first one is Order Up. Every generator completed as Elliot adds +2 to his heal, making his pizzas heal more per generator done. Elliot's second passive Deliverer's Resolve, any survivor that loses any health, not over health, like Noob's Slate Skin, will be highlighted to Elliot for 12 seconds, letting Elliot know how damaged someone is and how in need they are of a heal. Anyways, onto his actual abilities. Elliot has two main abilities. His first ability, Pizza Throw, allows him to throw a pizza, and when eaten by another survivor, they heal 5 health immediately and 15 health over time. Any pizza is highlighted to a survivor for 25 seconds within 200 studs, allowing it for a survivor to run to the pizza and heal while in chase. His last ability, Rush Hour, when activated, he uses the charges the ability has to turn into speed. You gain charges by survivors eating your pizza. The ability has a max of 3 charges, maxing out at speed 3. Side note, Elliots cannot gain Rush Hour off of each other. So if there's more than one Elliot left in the round and it's just 2 people remaining or more, they cannot gain Rush Hour charges. All in all, while I don't play Elliot much, I think he is a safe option for a good team composition. Being the only survivor to not heal by his pizza, you can't eat your own pizza. You have to use his Rush Hour smartly and not waste it. Elliot is a hard character to play. Based on he will probably get targeted by the killer for being a good support and ruin all the progress the killer has made. Saying that, I'd say he gets a 3 out of 5 star rating. Now, let's talk about the other half of Forsaken. The kill. First killer I'd like to talk about is Slasher. The default equipped killer is equipped with a machete and the Necrobloxagon stabbed into his shoulder. His lore is that he was a war survivor against the guests and the bacon hares, and he was dragged into a lab by the other bacon hares and got his Necrobloxagon stabbed into him, only hearing his mother's voice convincing him to kill everyone. He has 4 main abilities: Slash, Behead, Gashing Wound, and Raging Pace. Slasher's first ability, known as his M1, or Slash, makes Slasher swing his machete forward, on hit dealing 20 damage and 8 damage of bleed, making for some deadly damage on a regular survivor. Slasher's second ability, Behead, flings Slasher forward, spreading his machete horizontally, on hit dealing 25 damage, inflicting Slasher with slowness but giving the survivors helpless. Slasher's third ability, Gashing Wound, stops Slasher in place, putting his machete in the air, then forcing it down. On hit, it deals 50 damage over 6 hits. It's hard to explain, but it's mainly used to punish survivors for missing one of their abilities. Slasher's final move, Raging Pace. Slasher moves slightly forward, placing his hand in front of his eye, pulling his hand down. A red light illuminates from the socket. Slasher regains stamina if low, but once high enough stamina, it starts draining, stopping at 70 max stamina. The closest survivor to Slasher will get highlighted, while Slasher has Raging Pace active. This move also ignores undetectable in Last Man Standing. Slasher's moves get a total buff while in Raging Pace as well. The buffs go as follows. When in Raging Pace, when Slasher uses Slash, he dashes forward 19 studs and deals 25 damage and 8 bleed damage, 33 in total. Behead deals 35 damage, distance lunge still the same. Gashing Wound does 70 damage and not 50. The cooldowns are also slightly reduced. My final thoughts for Slasher are that Slasher, I know it's all confusing, but it does make sense once you use him for a while. I'd say Slasher is a 5 out of 5 star killer. He is the best starter and can be deadly when used properly, and all that takes is practice. Next up, a newer starter as of the current update is Cool Kid. He is the most recent starter killer. He has 4 main abilities, like Slasher. He has his punch, corrupt nature, walk speed override, and pizza delivery. His first ability, swing, deals 26.5 damage on hit, rounded up to 27, with the shortest windup in the game. Nothing fancy, it's just like Slasher's swing, or slash. Cool Kid's second ability, corrupt nature, throws out a brick that deals 15 damage on hit, and inflicts the survivor with slowness 1 for a few seconds, allowing Cool Kid to catch up or deal damage if the survivor is too far away. You can also wallbang with this ability, or most known as hitting through walls. Cool Kid's third ability, walk speed override. On use, Cool Kid lunges at a walk speed of 90 studs a second for 1.34 seconds. On hit, it deals 34 damage on collision and 8 seconds of burn, dealing 47 damage in total. Cool Kid's final ability, pizza delivery. On use, he slams his hand into the ground, and after half a second, 2 minions will appear, seeking the nearest survivor for 35 seconds. When one of them hits a survivor, they deal 15 damage on hit and 5 burn damage, 20 damage in total. So 2 of them hitting a survivor makes 40-ish damage in total. The survivor also gets inflicted with slowness 2 for 3 seconds on hit by a minion. In Last Man Standing, the minions do not care for undetectable and will seek out the closest survivor. Cool Kid, as a killer, seems pretty simple, but he is more complicated due to the combos needed to actually kill someone with him. He is also not very beginner friendly, so with that in mind, I'm going to give Cool Kid a 3 out of 5 star rating. So, that wraps up the video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe so that you don't miss out on any of my future uploads. And while you're at it, leave a comment suggesting your ideas on what I should do next. Anyways, bye!